youth is yours, tripping on skies, sipping waterfalls.
Hey everyone, so in this video I almost wanted to say a tiny home. I didn't do like an actual tiny home, but it was inspired by one that I saw while I was searching for tiny homes on Google, because I really like doing them. I've done a lot actually last year, I think, and I really liked that. They're easier for me to furnish. I think we can all agree on that smaller homes are better to furnish, but I always take really long trying to figure out layouts for those houses. With this, I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to do something, which you can see when I do the bathroom right here. You can see it's pretty obvious that I didn't know what I was doing, but I just went with it. And right after this part, right after I did this whole part, I wanted to save it because I already had the exterior down, and then my game crashed and I had to do it all over again, but at least I had it recorded. So yeah, right after this, I saved it after doing that, which is kind of why it looks cut off there. And I'm changing those windows there because I didn't like them, and it just takes away place to put like a TV on the wall. And the whole thing with the fireplace just made the room smaller, so I use this very small one, and I know it doesn't make sense where the chimney actually is, but that was the only place where it looked okay. The kitchen was pretty difficult because, as I said, I didn't have a plan, but it takes a few tries for me to figure it out, so I think this is like the longest part of the video, where I do the same thing. It's just a lot of trial and error. The bathroom, I noticed way later that I placed the shower over the window, and I will fix that later and just switch the shower with the sink. And yeah, so obviously I had to place a washing machine and a dryer in there since laundry day came out, and I didn't do that in the other builds. Even I think for the one of them it was already out, but I think it was the base game one I did, so I couldn't use it. And the one I did before that, I don't think I either didn't have it back then, or it wasn't out yet. I don't know. Also with the couches and the lounge chairs was a bit difficult, but I think I did a pretty good job. And then I wanted to put some lights on the exterior. Not sure how that looks. Yeah, I did move those lounge chairs, and I had to place something there because I didn't want to move the light. That would have looked a bit odd. So I put something in there to kind of fill up the space. And in the screenshots, this wall where I just placed the picture frame looks dark blue, but it's actually white, so I didn't change anything about that. And the whole curtain thing, I think so many people have mentioned that trying to find curtains is just really difficult, and I agree. I don't like any of the curtains, but I had to go with some because you want some privacy, and always using blinds is just boring because it doesn't always fit in. And again, the curtains, but I think those work out fine. I mean, they're not bad. Oh, and the rugs. That's always difficult when you have a small space. And I didn't place any curtains on the window over the dresser because I forgot about it. But in the version I uploaded to the gallery, I hopefully added some. I don't know. I hope I did. Also with this pathway, it is cut off because that's where the lot ends and it looks weird. But I just left it because it's realistic to have a pathway. But usually it goes all the way to the street or the sidewalk, but in this case it doesn't. So I'm sorry. And just did some landscaping. Actually wanted to do a lot more, but the house is too small for that. It would have just looked even smaller. And that's it. Now for the screenshots. I know you can see the plumb bob, I'm sorry. There's the blue wall that is actually white. That's the lighting. And a shot at night because I forgot to switch to daylight, and the last one looks a bit stretched out. It's a bit weird. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.